What was the best thing about 2020?
Best thing about 2020? Wow, so hard. Given how kind of shit the year's been.
The best thing about this year, I guess, is working from home.
There were like some mini things, so I changed roles, I got a new role, so I got a job during COVID, that's crazy. I left home, so I left my parents.
So with COVID going around, all of my courses switched to online, which was better in my opinion.
Honestly, because there was so much more time away from like the distractions of work or travel, whatever, I was able to just focus more on myself. The exercise factor for me was actually just better in 2020.
So it's been like understanding who I am and getting to a place where I'm comfortable with who I am as a person and my history, closing family ties, little weird things like that. And that's why this year has been the year where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get a boyfriend. And start dating seriously. So, yeah.
And how is that coming along? And I think for people who have been working, I've heard a lot of statements about how working from home is actually really nice. So I think even though COVID has hit us, it's not nice.
It's not nice.
You didn't agree? But I've heard from quite a few other people that they prefer working from home.
At first, it was a bit hard to adjust to because like you don't get to see your peers. The environment's different. You have to buy your equipment if you don't have them at home already. It ended up being a good experience for me. Definitely learned that you can still be productive at home.
I know not everyone has been able to work at home, and there are so many other industries where people still had to go out, and it was like really scary for a lot of people because they still had to work despite the virus being huge at one point, but we're much better now.
Being able to access learning material online, that's probably the best thing. I mean, that's kind of sad to say, to be honest.
But for me, the best thing was cutting down on traveling time, and obviously we started going to uni from online, so that was a bit different.
So since they gave us more resources to access learning material online, I felt like it was actually really helpful. And if they actually implemented that on a regular basis, like that would have been great.
So I had a lot of time to focus on things that I was personally interested in. Obviously, one of those things was starting my own YouTube channel, which I feel really happy about and where it's going.
I think 2020 for me has obviously been a big eye-opener. I think just like everybody else of how adaptable we are.
Even though COVID did hit us kind of hard, I think in the future, once COVID goes away, if we implement all of the different ways of going to work or going to uni in the future, I think it can be helpful. I think it's like overall, it was a great learning experience for everyone. Like trying to adapt.
Obviously, like everyone else, there was the downsides, not being able to see any of your friends, family, like overseas or go on any of those trips. But part of it was also nice and relieving to spend time, one, with myself, and two, just be able to step back from say work and stuff like that, where I didn't have to travel so much anymore and just have more time for myself. I know some people find that as a bad thing, but because I'm at home with my family and stuff, it was nice to just interact with them a lot more.
With COVID, we've just had to deal with a lot of adjustments. So it's been rough in one sense, but also I think there was a lot of time for self-development, and I think it's really tested our ability to fight through a bigger issue that we all face together and come out stronger on the other side.
So I kind of had big plans for 2020. It was the year I was going to graduate. It was the year that I was going to go traveling, get some more experiences. But yeah, I don't know, kind of sad to say that the best thing of 2020 was that uni was a bit easier, I guess. Yeah, that's my answer.